Hey gang, today we are back at Disney's Polynesian Resort, and that's because something very big just dropped. Wailulu Bar Grill, the spot you could never make a reservation for, is finally open for bookings. This place used to be a walk-up only and almost impossible to get into, so you know I had to come try everything and see if it's worth snagging a reservation. And while we're here, we're also going to be checking out Polynesian's beautiful holiday decorations. So you guys know we're going to have a very Poly holiday of a night, but you gotta come along.
It's based off our name.
It has been a very hot minute since I've seen you guys, so I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving wherever you guys were at. We had an amazing time with my family over in Sarasota, Florida, and although I love Thanksgiving food, there is nothing quite like Disney's Polynesian Village Resort food. And when I heard you could finally make a reservation at one of my favorite hidden spots here at the Wailulu Bar Grill, we had to come check it out. And if you guys are watching this today, you can finally make a reservation at this very beloved yet hidden restaurant. Now, the reason why it's kind of hidden is because it is a part of the brand new Island Tower DVC area of the resort. So usually when you're coming in the Great Ceremonial Hall area, which we're going to be going into later to check out their Christmas decorations, it's kind of a spot that you just don't notice, and especially since it's not on the app to make a reservation at, it is very hidden in my opinion, but with some of the best food here at the Polynesian. And it's going to be nice to have another spot to make a reservation here, because the only other spots are at the Great Ceremonial House at Kona Cafe and Ohana. So we are here with a little nighttime dining reservation. So we have to head over to the Island Tower area and to Wailulu Bar Grill. Let's go check it out. And if you guys are trying to find this hidden gem, once you're all the way through the Great Ceremonial House, you want to head straight past the boat dock here to uncharted territories. Not many people go back here because usually it's just rooms. Well, now there's a whole island tower, a whole pool, and a bar and grill, and that's where we're heading. And by we, of course, I mean Travis is here. Now, the last time we came here on a little date night, you did get their burger, and their burger is to be known one of the best burgers on property. Are you thinking you're going with that again, or are you gonna try something new?
I think I'm gonna try something different tonight, because I've been eating a lot of burgers lately, so I want to try something different. It is good though.
It is really good. I might have to get it, but 'tis the season for all the burgers. But yeah, we're gonna see if they have something new. We've only been here twice. I was here on opening day and then we came back, but it has been a hot minute. Yeah, so we're so pumped to check it out again and see and tell you guys if it actually is in fact still worth it. And oh my goodness, we are just walking up and I was not expecting for them to have holiday decorations. With the Christmas music playing in the background and just getting a glimpse of some of their holiday decorations, I can already tell this is going to be a beautiful night. And this tower really does amaze me. I remember when they were first building it, I was not excited to see it, but they've really done such a good job. And I think I even see some decorations inside here. Yes, even the Island Tower has their own very tropical tree. Look at that. So very beautiful with like an ocean star on top. And I showed you guys the kind of Wailulu sign that was outside. It's kind of more for the walk-up area, like, because it's kind of their pool bar as well. But the official entrance is right over here. You can see the sign. It says Wailulu Bar and Grill. Let's take a look inside. I am so excited I can finally book this restaurant whenever I want now, because just check out that view. I don't know if you guys could even be able to see it in the distance, but that is Cinderella Castle. So this is also just a stunning place. If you can time it with fireworks, this is definitely the spot to watch it. And with the kind of infinity water that they have kind of going over the edge here, you just feel like you are on a tropical holiday. And here is a quick little look at the menu here. They have a good amount of starters, some mains, and of course, some delicious desserts, including a Dole Whip sundae. I don't know what I'm gonna get for my dessert, but we have a lot of choices for sure. Now, it's so nice to be able to decide whether you want to eat in their lovely inside, which it kind of does remind me of the flying fish over at Disney's Boardwalk, because they have a bunch of flying fish inside as well. But I feel like with the view of the outside here, looking out over the water in Cinderella Castle, you have to dine outside. Now, I'm a little nervous that we had a dinner reservation because it pretty much gets dark at like 5:30 at night here in Florida during winter. So hopefully we could see the food. If not, we're gonna be pulling out some flashlights, and that's okay. It is so worth it for this view. And I think we gotta start with some very tropical cocktails. And I'm actually getting a new drink from here that I've never got before. This is the Kula Strawberry Sake. It's wildflower sake, Campari liqueur, Rocky's botanical liquor, and wild strawberry for $17.50. And Travis is getting what he always gets, their banana old fashioned. It's Michter's single barrel rye whiskey with Tempest Fugit, creme de banana, Appleton Estate 8-year reserve rum, St. Elizabeth Dram liqueur, and Angostura bitters for $18.50. Cheers, Trav, to this place finally having reservations for us. Oh, that old fashioned looks very, very banana-y.
Tasty. It's good.
So truth be told, you guys have heard this about Wailulu. We love their food, but I've never been crazy about their drinks, and I usually get their margarita. So I wanted to try something a little different to see if I like this a little bit more. It's kind of like a little strawberry sake drink. I like strawberry, I like sake. Let's put it together and see what we got here.
It looks good.
Okay, that's refreshing.
Yeah.
Usually I'm always gonna like a margarita a little bit more, but I really like this. And it's not overly sweet. I think the Campari in there does give it a little bit of a bitterness, but kind of makes it a nice little strong drink. I really like this drink. I think I would get this one again over the margarita and your old fashioned. It's always an old classic. Yeah, Trav thinks that the sake strawberry is a little bit too bitter, but I think it's because of his banana old fashioned, because it's kind of a sweet, delicious old fashioned. And I love that they made it banana. It just has like a really fun tropical vibe. Let's try it. It's really good. Here's the thing. I think that their drinks are okay. For me, I'd rather come here, get some food, and then head over to Tambu Lounge and Trader Sam's for some real Polynesian cocktails. The price point for the drinks are a little bit high, but like I said, we're really not here for the drinks. We're here for the food, so we gotta dive into one of these starters. And for our starter, we're going with their sweet potato hummus. It's made with crispy chickpeas, espelette pepper dust, and breadfruit tostones for $12. And check out this sweet potato hummus. They have a lot of good starters, from sticky ribs to wings, but we went with something a little lighter, and I remember loving this sweet potato hummus, and I even love the little tostones that they give you on the side there. Let's see how crunchy it is. All right, I got a good little dip, and in case you guys don't know what like tostones is, or tostones, I keep calling it that, it kind of is like a little Spanish dish, but they're like plantains, but they're kind of calling it like a fruit bread here, and you can see
like
that there literally is like pieces of fruit in there. But yeah, it's like a deep fried plantain with a little sweet potato on top. It can only be good.
It's not really that sweet.
Did you hear that crunch?
It's not.
Dang, is that good. I would say the only downside to the starter is there aren't as many of these as I like as compared to how much hummus they give you. I'm sure you could ask for more for an upcharge, but even this without the hummus, it is really good, you guys.
Big dipper. She said there's too much hummus to toast-tone ratio. I say not. You just got to get bigger scoops. Yep. Looking at this starter dish, you would think that it'd be plantains, sweet. You'd also think, I guess the way you cook them though, plantains can be either sweet or, more savory. And you think sweet potato hummus, sweet potato, but it's not. Still, it's more of a savory dish than it is a sweet dish, but I really like it. Just very unexpected.
And what's really crazy about this dish is it is pretty much made with no animal products, making it probably one of the best vegan dishes at Disney World by far. And especially because it's one of the cheapest starters at only $12, I feel like it's a very elevated flavor profile. Like, where are you getting like fruit bread and sweet potato hummus at Disney World? Only here at Wailulu. Really, really good. If this starter started us out right, I know our mains will like bring it on through. And here are the mains that we've been waiting for. And I'm going with their teriyaki chicken sliders. It's kimchi slaw on a sweet bun served with mac salad or sweet potato fries for $19. And for my sliders here, you could have gotten either a mac salad or a sweet potato fry. And I almost didn't get the sweet potato fries because I had that sweet potato hummus. But I remember absolutely loving these sweet potato fries, so I had to get them again. Now the sliders I've never gotten. Maybe I got them on opening day, but I don't fully remember. And when I tell you, these are not slider size. These things are ginormous. I'm gonna have to share a little bit with Trav, and with the slaw on there, I love this. And I love that they did a pulled chicken, like a teriyaki chicken instead of like a pulled pork. It's gonna be really good with this doughy bun. Okay, so first, before I go into the sliders, the sweet potato fries, are they as good as I remembered? Yes, they most certainly are. Now these do taste sweet. The hummus didn't, but these do. These are really good. I wish there was maybe like a brown butter dipping sauce or something like that for them. Really all they have is ketchup and mayo, and I don't really like that with my sweet potato sauce. So maybe if they had some sort of like cinnamon whipped butter, not that I need it, but that would have went really well with these fries. And the star, the teriyaki chicken slider, let's give it a try. So right off the bat, as soon as I started bringing the slider to my face, I immediately could smell that sweet teriyaki sauce and like the glaze all over the chicken. And so I knew I was already gonna really like the flavor of the chicken just by the smell, and I really did. The flavor is so good. It's really juicy, not overly dried, especially because it is a smaller piece of chicken in there, but not too small. Like I said, it's a big old bite. I love the slaw. And then there is like a sauce. Yeah, it says it's a kimchi slaw, but there is definitely some sort of like sauce dripping out of there that's not listed on the menu that I love. Really, really good slider. I can't believe I never got these before. And the bun tastes like it's homemade. It is like so soft, cooked to perfection. This is also a great little sharing portion. I feel like you could get this and totally split these sliders up. And that's what we're doing, because I'm gonna make Travis share his dish with me too. Look how good this thing is. And Travis is getting their main star. This is the short rib loco moco. It's shiitake mushroom gravy with a crispy rice cake and a fried egg for $33. And Trav is letting me do the grand honor of cracking his little fried egg here. Let's see how delicious this is. Oh, runny, ooey goodness, perfectly cooked. That is exactly what you want to see on a fried egg. But let's try the short rib loco moco. Oh yeah. They call it like a crispy rice cake, so it's kind of like an arancini a little bit, where it's like crispy on the outside, so you get this little, like, every once in a while, a little rice crispy bite. But the short rib is just melt in your mouth, fall apart. Now, I do remember the burger here. It's the Wayfinder burger. It has been called the best burger in Walt Disney World property. And I do think if you're coming to Wailulu and it's your first time here, I would go with the burger. The burger is only $23, so about $10 cheaper than the little short rib. But I do love this. It's decadent. It has the Polynesian flair to it. It's just a really good, elegant dish. But yeah, sometimes when you're at a bar and grill, you just want the burger. If you're one of those kind of bar grill people, you're gonna love that burger and sliders, but maybe don't skip on the short rib either. All right, Trav, what do you think of this dish?
I think it's pretty good. It's your classic braised beef. I'm not normally a mushroom fan, but I kind of just got stuff on the side. I don't mind the taste. It's just I don't want big chunks of mushroom in there, so I just kind of sifted them to the side and poured it over, and it was really good. The beef is really tender and moist, you know, like a braised beef should. And then I'm not usually a fan of Friday because I usually don't like runny stuff. I don't know why. I've never been a fan of it. It always kind of just grossed me out for some reason. But this one was actually pretty good. And then the little crunchy rice cakes underneath were really good too. I don't know if I necessarily think it's worth the 33 bucks for the portion, but I think everything here is kind of a touch overpriced for what you get, but I thought it was a really good dish.
I can indeed, in fact, tell you guys that Wailulu Bar and Grill here at Disney's Polynesian Resort is beyond still worth it. Let alone how delicious the food is. The service is always impeccable. Like our server tonight, she makes you feel like you're at like a fine dining restaurant. And then onto the food, it is so good, so flavorful. There are some pricey dishes, but there are some cheap kind of pool bar and grill dishes too. So you can really come here with the whole fam and I think find a little something for everyone. We did not find a dessert that fancied us, but I rather save my calories and go to another place I love at the Great Ceremonial House, because since the drinks here don't do it for me, there is a place there that happens to have my favorite drink on Disney property. So I think we're gonna head over there, check out their Christmas decorations, and end the night with a little nightcap at Tambu Lounge.
Merry Christmas!
And we finally made it to my favorite lounge, Tambu Lounge. Oh yeah, our drinks are coming in hot. Thank you.
Bam, Kablizzi.
Thank you. All right, that's our favorite bartender, Adam, and he's dropping off our favorite drinks here at Tambu Lounge. And here's my beloved back scratcher. It's Bacardi Superior Rum with Clanneret Original Dark Rum and passion fruit, orange, and guava juice, topped with Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey and a bamboo back scratcher for $17.50. I always thought that the Disney drinks and food would go up at the beginning of the year, but this has already gone up in price. This is now $17.50. And when I first started getting this drink many, many years ago, it was like $13. And it was exactly the same with the scratcher and everything. So this is starting to be a very pricey favorite drink, but still, I think it's priceless in my opinion. And of course it comes with something to scratch your back, a free souvenir. That's the way I like it, a little Christmas present with my drink. And Travis also has a favorite drink here. It's pretty basic. It's kind of just a pour of like special whiskey, right, Trav?
Yeah, it's just a Knob Creek Disney Select. It's just like their barrel pick. It's usually always pretty solid, but there is like a little bit of a markup on it, but I think it's good. Yeah, so that's my go-to. Yeah, you could technically only get it here because it's Disney's barrel pick. I've thought about purchasing a bottle, but I think you got to buy it by the pour, and it ends up being a little bit too expensive. So I've never pulled the trigger. You could probably find something that has a similar profile to this one in another Knob Creek barrel pick, but yeah, they're usually pretty solid.
But does it come with a souvenir bamboo back scratcher, Travis? I think not. I think not. Well, we may have not gotten dessert at Wailulu, but I did end the night with one of my favorite treats, which is that back scratcher. And you guys know the drill. I have enough of these scratchers at my house, so I like to hide them here at the Polynesian for you to find. And there's like a Christmas tree over here, and I kind of want to try to hide it in that. Let's see if we can find a spot. So right over here by Tambu, they also have a Christmas tree. Upstairs here, there's bird of paradise, there's coconuts, pineapples. I think if I just go all the way back here and shove the back scratcher in, no one will even know it's not a part of the decorations. So hopefully if you guys try to come and find it, they don't think you're stealing a decoration. But the back scratcher is right here at this tree. Come and get it if you may. And thank you guys so much for spending another lovely evening with me right here at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. I am so pumped to finally have another dining opportunity to make a reservation over at Wailulu. And I want to hear from you guys. Have you guys been to Wailulu Bar and Grill? What's your must-get item there? And are you planning to make a reservation and go? But for now, as always, peace, love, and positivity, and all the good things. Love you guys. Bye.